Greetings, how are you? What's going on with you? How wonderful and blessings should come you from direct heaven and from direct all the blessings of the universe. I am full of excitement. Why? What is the reason behind that? This is the start of a new week, and I hope that, like me, all of you could have gone through a kind of little bit transformation, which was very good at the end. Why? Because in the meantime, when I was not here, then I feel like there was a kind of opposite to positive vibration around me, and which was focusing me like I should leave this twin flame reading, or it's like what is a twin flame, or likewise. But then when I concentrated, then I come to know that it's not a good energy, it's a bad energy. So I cleared my aura and I got rid of that kind of energy. The energy was vanished then, but it's like there are some people or there are some energies around you who try to communicate with you and who try to let you stop communicating with your true heart. I'm not saying that you should always listen to the readings and you should always carry on whatever is said, but it's like, sometimes you feel like I'm truly waiting for my trusted person. I'm truly waiting from my heart. And I know that there is my lover who is waiting for me. And because of that, all of us are listening to the readings. But then there are some people or some energies around us which try to lure us, saying that, giving us negative vibrations. And in that step, a few people can do some mistakes. Like, say, suppose there are some friends around you, or there is someone who is not happy with you, or and suppose you literally got some kind of a big breakup with your lover and you are away. Feminine, so you're away. So suppose that friend, whoever it is not communicating with your masculine and is giving him certain notions. Maybe he could or she could give him a kind of wrong information that your wife or your lover is not good, or maybe she is not worth of you, whatever. And in this meantime, she or he could lure him to do something else, like to drink or to go to party, or even more than that. Finally, that person could realize what I am doing or what I have done. This is because the kind of energy is around us, and we need to control ourselves from that energy's attack. So, as I was telling you, and as I told you in my last reading of the Twin Flame full moon reading, that portals have been opened and you are ready to communicate with each other. In fact, so many comments have been there that masculine is communicating, but then there are certain energies which are prohibiting him from getting to know you better. So just like that, one of that energy just came near to me, and then it came to know that it's not a good way to stop here, so it has to go. So without wasting the time, I would start this reading. But before that, I would like to say that I met some new text. It is not yet printed, but I'm using it for the reference through intuition. So let's add them too. So first, I'll focus on the first card, that is for the masculine from 22nd to 28th of Jan. The first card for masculine is I Never Forget You. That's a wonderful series of cards and wonderful start. Truly, if you believe that there is a divine, then there are certain energies which are trying to manipulate the good people or the good energies or the good vibes. Like you could feel like one of your friend always calls you and gives you positive vibrations. Suddenly you feel like that person is no longer helpful, or that person is very low on energy, or maybe that person is getting huge workload, and that's why he or she is not able to call you. Maybe might call you, but it would just last for 1 minute rather than whether it lasted 15 minutes. So this could happen, and because of that, you could feel like you are losing the patience. This is truly happening, I guess, yesterday. Since yesterday it could be happening. Today it's happening a bit more. Maybe in the coming week it could happen, but that you need to understand yourself more. The first card that appeared for masculine is I Never Forget You. So I Never Forget You is something which makes your masculine aware that he is really communicating, but then still he is confused. He could feel like what I need to know and whom I need to be with, because I never forget you is kind of giving me intuitions that he missed someone in his life. Now he doesn't know who the person is. Is it you? Or is it one of his friend? Is it one of his fellow worker? Or is it one of his family member? Maybe Musclan could feel like his younger or elder brother is gone somewhere else, maybe in different country, and now coming back. Or he could miss his friends or his brother, saying that he is missing me. So he is not on the verge of understanding this, but ultimately 20% chances that through dreams, or when he will meditate somewhere, or he will try to sneak peek through photographs of both of you, or try to look for what is happening in your social media, he would communicate with you in-heartedly, and he will start to know more about you better. So the first card for Musculan is I never forget you. So that's a really, really big sign, but then he is really acting a bit stupid now. The second card for him is amazing connection. So in the coming week, he is really going to feel amazing connection, but contradictorily, he could feel like he's going to get good business deals. He could feel like, wow, my business partner is really working hard for my business. Or he could feel like this road has always been closed, and now this road is without any traffic jam, or I'm ready to go to my office and I reach my office on time. So he could feel like every obstacle from his life is getting removed. It is actually an impact of twin flame connection, and more necessarily, I don't know how many of you really connect with this term twin flame. And many of you, because I have read some comments, they were very sad knowing that they do not feel like it's a twin flame communication, or they do not feel like it is their soulmate. So who that person is for you, right? Who that person is for you? The answer is hidden in this example. A child has set forth a dream. His parents are not having much worth, but he set forth a dream to become a pilot, or to become engineer, or whatever, to become an astonishing person in the world. Later on, as days progress, he is studying very hard, and he's really getting good marks, maybe number 1 in the school. And suppose he's in his 8th, 9th, or 10th standard, and he's ready, steady to go, and suddenly he found like his younger brother needs him. Maybe his younger brother needs his coaching, needs his guidance, or any other thing. Or maybe he needs money to study for himself. Now this elder brother sacrifices his dreams and starts to work, does his schooling, but still he's not able to accomplish his dreams, because his dreams could require everything else, and he has to pay attention to his younger brother. Now he does pay attention to younger brother. What happens? Whoa, his younger brother becomes the one that he has set forth. Like whatever dreams his younger brother has set forth, he becomes. And now he's happy. Now see, after 20 or 15 years or 25 years later, when both of them are sitting on a rock there on that place where they talk about not to leave for the elder brother sits with a proud face, with a proud heart. Now, what do you think? When he missed chance for his younger brother, does he did the good work or bad work? Simply, when you are in relationship and you don't know it is a twin flame or soulmate relationship, do not think about it. It is simply love. Why I say love relationship? Because it's a love relationship. Suppose you just got 4 chocolates or 4 Cadburys, and suddenly you find like there's a stranger girl, little girl. You find she's cute, and you just present a chocolate to her. Or maybe you visit your friend's house, and while leaving, his or her mother just presents you a wonderful gift. Why? This is known as love. Sometimes love doesn't need to be addressed. What kind of love do you have? Not at all. People do passports and visa because they have done territories. Divine hasn't done any kind of division. I got personal readings from each and every corner of the world with the same question regarding love. This simplifies everything. When you work in Divine, you come to know that Divine is the one. We just know it differently. Earth is always spinning. We are just living on Earth, and that's why we feel like, okay, that is cloud. But we forget that all of us watch only one moon. And we talk about that. So believe that whenever I say about twin flame communication, it is simply the love relationship. And when I say that, if your lover is not paying attention to you, or you feel like he's behaving with you in a worse manner, leave him. Because some relationships are not worth to keep. Why? Suppose you are sitting in a bus and that driver is really doing a rash driving. Now, 4 to 5 people are really concerned about this. An accident could happen, but suddenly it was saved. It was escaped. Now you are really worried. So it is up to you what to say, because any other people is not saying anything. So what will you do? Will you still stay and look for the driver's sign that when he's going to do or when he's going to attempt to make an accident? Or you will ask and order him to stay calm. If he stays calm, that's it. If it doesn't, you will simply ask him, stop the bus, and you will leave. Right? So you need to understand a few things, feminine. Though it's a masculine reading, I'm getting vibes from the universe, so I'm just sharing with you that do not attribute yourself like you are becoming a slave. Not at all. Every energy, whether it's masculine or feminine, they are powerful. In India, there are known 2 energies like Shiv and Shakti. And the amazing fact about these 2 energies is that they are always combined. Shiv cannot live without Shakti, and Shakti cannot live without Shiv. And it is the only incarnation that the idol has made, like the combination of the 2. This is the only one example in the world or in the universe. So we need to understand that both of you energies, masculine and feminine, are simply good and great. But every person had some positive and opposite to positive things. What matters is, can you accept that opposite to positive matter in that manner? Say like if you're feminine and you are very much lazy, or you feel like just you cannot keep anything in a clear shape, clear manner, like anything updated, and your masculine is very neat, clean, he always likes hygiene, that's it. Okay, for certain moments you accept, but then if it is going too much that he's always clearing the bed sheet, clearing the bed, clearing your home, and you're always messing it up, for how much time will it go and will it last? Someday you need to take a decision. Either you're going to change, or he's going to change, or you need to take another firm decision. So that's about it. Let's move on. We have lots of cards to read. The next card for masculine is amazing connection. So he could feel like he's connected with some people, and this is giving him good vibe, but he forgets that universe is giving him this kind of energy. The third card for him is I really need a hug. I really need a hug. That's the third card for the masculine. I really need a hug. That's another thing which portrays the masculine's internal characteristics. He finds that now he's alone and he needs someone like a cushion with whom he can share his sorrows, his pains. He could literally cry. He could wipe his tears. Maybe in his life he couldn't have done that before anyone, but now he has to do it. Many masculine just need to cry alone. They do not want anyone to see that, but now he wants someone to be by their side. At this moment, it is very important that divine should guide feminine towards masculine in certain way, and masculine should accept the divine's blessing. If this happened, then definitely feminine and masculine are going to talk regarding an issue, regarding something, and they are going to discuss something about each other. Otherwise, he is only going to have this emotional phase, but no one going to be by his side, because I don't see any kind of friend by his side. Only his emotions which are reserved, and only feminine could touch that. Now, amazingly, all the other cards are reversed. Every single card is reversed. So only the first three cards are straight. Let's look at the rest of the cards. The fourth card for masculine is I want my relationship back reversed. So here, he doesn't want to dwell into his past relationship. What is meant by that? Somewhere, say, feminine, you have been living with your masculine. Now, the way you have lived, the way you have maintained your relationship, he is not looking for that kind of well maintenance. What he is looking for is to start something. Now, I don't use the word new. I just said that he just need to start something. So he could ask you to become his friend again, or to become his girlfriend, to become even enemy, or to become even a stranger. He just want to start something. He's very eager to start, but he doesn't know what kind of relationship he wants from you. Fortunately, there is no one else is looking for, even if he could be going for dates, or even if he is going to search for someone in some database, he is not going to do that. He would search, but he wouldn't find anyone by his side. Fifth card for him is Are You Misunderstanding Reverse? Definitely is going to misunderstand a few things. There have been misunderstandings around him, and he's going to stick with those. But he's not going to put the blame on you, but he's going to hold the misunderstandings between you and himself. How? Say that suppose there is a masculine and he needs to pay certain money in his office. Now, because of something, maybe he lost his train, or maybe he's coming late, so he asks his friend to reach on time. Now, something happens to his friend, maybe the friend, because of a really good reason, maybe he helped someone who was injured, or he was stuck in a traffic, or there was a pickpocketer, whatever reason, his friend was very late to reach in the office, and because of that, the payment was not cleared. Now, this masculine got blamed, but he still says directly to his friend that no worries. His friend returns whole money and gives apology and explains everything. But still, somewhere when they went to take a drink together, maybe to just take tea, coffee, or just time pass, and then they return, then this masculine is staying there for 5 minutes, and he's still saying that and thinking that why wasn't he able to reach that? He should have reached, whatever reason, but he should have reached. He just thinks that and returns to office, and again smiles with his friend. So this way, he's not blaming this person, but keeping this misunderstanding in his heart, that why did this happen? The sixth card, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, sixth card for masculine is Dream Destination Reverse. So somewhere he's expecting something different from you, feminine. So it could be like he could be thinking about a different sexual pattern. He could be thinking like the way you have managed to kiss each other, to meet each other, or to call each other by different names. He's going to alter that thing. Like if you are going to call him by saying hey, now you want to say him hi. Or you were first going to kiss his forehead, now he wants to kiss on his cheek. So somewhere he's going to change the pattern of communication. The seventh card for him is Tring Reverse. So here he is actually putting lots of things, amalgamation. Like he could want you to call him, and when you will call, he could feel like, why did you call me? And then again, he will put the phone, he will call you back, and again say that I'm sorry. He would apologize. Then again, he will put down the phone. Then maybe at 4 o'clock he would call you and say, hi, how's you? And he would talk to you like a very casual person. And then again at 7 he could feel like, why did you call me actually? I was not feeling well. Why did you call me? Then again at 11 he would call you and say that, I want to talk to you. So here he wants to do a communication, but he's not ready to listen to you. He's having the kind of rage. Next card for him is running away reversed. So now he would want to stick to certain things. Like, I want this. I want this. But then he would feel like, what I want. If you could ask him, okay, I'll give you what you want. What do you want? He will not say a word. He will not say a word. He will just say that I want it. There are certain children who just want something, whether they reach a mall with their parents or reach to someone's house, they would feel like, I want this, I want that, I want this. No, he just wanted, I want. What does he want? He really don't know. That's what is going with him. Next card for him is love you. Reversed. He is actually crying in his heart. He misses you. And all he wants from you is a very, very close hug. He wants to have his heart once again feel the warmth of your true love. So if feminine, if you're listening to me and if you feel like your love is truly emotional and truly connected with divine, then he is really missing your love. And if you feel like your love it was based on physics or like physical thing like only kiss and sexual things, then he is not missing you at all. But if you have a truly heart connection, then he's missing you and he is crying. Next card for masculine is give me a kiss reversed. So here he is actually waiting for the kiss. And the thing is that he's waiting for the kiss, but he would not take the kiss directly. He would bring some problems in, or he would simply run, or he would show that he's going to call someone, or he's just feeling very much sad. So not ready to accept the kiss, but he wants you to feel that you are the first who is coming to him. Like, not in the sense that you are needy or you are greedy, but in the sense that you do feel the love which he is going through. So he doesn't want to communicate with you at first, but he expects you to reach out to him. Next card for him is lateral stand-up reversed. Here, all of his ego is going down. So suppose he was flying on his ego, which is given to him as a present by his friends. Suddenly this ego is now going to get fused and he's directly coming down. Just like say you are playing a virtual game and suddenly your mobile loses battery and you feel like that's it, I'm now watching the blank screen. Next card for him is listen my words reversed. So here he would still try to maintain some words before you that I want this, listen, I have this thing to be cleared. Or he could feel like he could say that, listen, don't try to irritate me. But then this is just a showcase. Just like, some films which are really, really very stupid or which are really not worth of watching, but we look at the trailer and trailer is like amazing and we feel like we want to book the show. And when we watch that, we feel like it was really not worth. In just 15 minutes, we feel like we should leave the film. That's it. He's just putting forth a show that he's trying to tell you that I am the one who is holding the power. Actually, he wants you to hold the power, but somewhere he would like to show that, yes, I am still there to deceive himself. Next card for him is sleepless nights reversed. So he's really trying to communicate with you, and when it is night, he's really going to deepen his thoughts about sexual communication with you. He could feel about the way you have been interacting with each other, and more like you could be feeling like what's your favorite color, what's your favorite dress, and so many other things which I don't want to explain here, but you could understand what I'm saying to what I'm just trying to say. So he could feel lots about you, about his feminine, and only you, not any other woman. No, not at all, not at all, not a chance. Next card for him is silence reverse. Now he is very, very damn hot now, and if by chance, because once he got this kind of a feeling like sleepless nights, then suppose he meets you or he has a call with you, he would directly call you to meet him up. And he would want to spend some time with you. And if his energy is so high, then he would want you to spend a night together. Next card for him is it's party reverse. So if his desire is fulfilled with you, to get physically satisfied, he would feel like he's at peace. If not, then he would feel like are you really crazy, or how are you living without me? He could ask you like, how are you living without me? What is the reason? And okay, I'm understanding I'm living alone without you, and I'm missing the moments, but why do you keep away from me, and why do you live the way I live here? I mean, what is in your mind? What is your plan? And why do you do this? He doesn't say that why do you play games, but he could ask like, why do you do this with me? Why do you want me to have this patience? Next card for him is I will be on your side reverse. So actually he's leaving his own side now, and even there are so many friends around, he would leave their side saying that no, that's it, I have been with you, I have been drinking, I have been partying with you, I have been smoking, now I want some loneliness. He could just get his bike instead of car and just drive somewhere else alone. Might be he could it is possible that he could go through some mishaps of accidents, little accidents, some head injuries could happen. I don't know, I'm just getting intuitions. So this could happen, minor. 2% only where he could hospitalize, but it is very less. Next card for him is enlarging world reversed. So yes, some melodrama could happen. And this could happen if he starts to neglect his work. Suppose he's taking a walk on the road, and suddenly he's thinking about you or the way his life is messed up, and suddenly he just maybe gets what do you say, gives a bit dash, or what to say, what's the word, to a woman on the road, or he just says something and that woman feel like he's saying this to her. So there could be some melodrama could happen between both of them, and some people could gather, but it is a very least possibility. But enlarging world here, it feels like somewhere he's crowded by people. Now to remove this kind of mishap, what he needs to do is to send a flying kiss towards his lover, and to take an oath that the way his twin flame, his soulmate, his love relationship has ever planned to spend the night together, he would spend that night with her the way she wanted. And then all this mishap could go, but he has to take an oath. Next card for him is ring doorbell reverse. So possibility that feminine is going to meet him, that is, you are going to meet him, and you 20% you could find him in his home, but somewhere in a room, not directly in the hall. 60% chances is that he is away, bit away, maybe half mile or half kilometer away, and he's reachable. So 20% chance again is that his friends and his family could bother you, would not allow you to meet him. So what matters is that the way you will try to meet him, and feminine, if you were on any of these 3 timestamps, then as per the timestamp you would see the results. Next card for him is light flash reversed. So here he's really messed up, because he would be going through kind of a mixture of emotions. Suppose you meet him or you decided to meet him and you sent him a message. So after that, he would feel like he's really confused. He would be going through amalgamation of memories, like sad memories when you were crying, feminine, when maybe you had lost someone, or maybe you really had a worst fight, or say that your masculine has hurted himself, or feminine, you were crying because of the hurt. So whatever it could have been, he could feel like he's going through those emotions. And then again, the positive emotions, when you were smiling, when you were kissing him, when you were so much excited. So only the pure emotions are there, and because of that, he could go wild. He would not understand what to do right now. So he would be caught in between two things. So he would not be able to take any decision. Next card for him is eyes that stare reverse. So he would definitely know that 60% chances that he would come to know you are his final love. He need to come back. 40% chances that 20 more days are required so that he would understand that his lover is waiting for him. But I guess just feminine, you would try to communicate with him and he could listen to you. And the final card for him is once again. So he would again feel like it's again reversed, once again reversed. So he would feel like he would need to start fresh with you. A fresh start he requires. And this time he could be serious and he would want to renovate his house, or simply 40-60% chances that he would want to go somewhere else, to live to a different place. He would want to transfer himself to a different place or different city, and he would want to take a fresh start with you. So I guess that maybe his friends or family members are the one which are creating a kind of blockage around him, psychologically and energetically. And to make a new start with you, he would require to move himself to a new place. Now this all is regarding my oracle readings. Now I got the 5 new text from my coming oracle, so I'm just putting forth here. The first text I got is expanding business anger. So somewhere he could be like going through the kind of mishap of going through the periods of angers. Suddenly he could be losing his temper. Suddenly, like in just 1 minute, he would be so much angry that he was not able to speak a word, but his eyes would place a fiery scene before anyone. Anyone would get fear looking at his eyes. So this could happen before his family members or even before you. Maybe he's very angry with you on social media or with you personally or communicating with you, but then after 1 minute he would be normal. Next is expanding business neglect. So this could happen with him. Neglect, just like I told you about his mishaps, his accident. So he could feel like some kind of neglecting is happening. So he is not paying attention to his needs. So somewhere he would lose his pocket, or he would lose a key, he would lose a letter, and he might have given a time that at certain time he will come online and he wouldn't come, but then it is not because of his consciousness, it is because he has totally forgotten that. Next text for him is heart failure. This has come because he is going to repeat himself in connection with his memories. He could feel like his heart has been pinned by who? The question asked to him by his friends or family is that, who pinned your heart? Who has given pain to your heart? And he could feel like it is his masculine, he could say. Or even he could feel like it is himself. But then heart failure is like he's really crying. At the stage of crying, he would not question you about ruining his life or about his movements or his emotions, but he would ask you instead that, why is this happening with me, and why am I chosen by the universe to become the most saddened person? Because right now he is not going to be with any other else woman. He's just going to think about his true feminine, and still he's away from her. Even they are living together, he could feel like he's losing patience, and maybe he has used a very wrong word with her, and she might be crying. He's not daring to look at her, and he's hurting himself for doing it. Next text for him is memories blunder. So again, he's going to connect with memories. I feel like some of his past life memories are going to disrupt him. Any of the past life memories. So feminine, if you really got this kind of hunch, then just try to make communication with him faster, because someone else would try to convince him that I belong to your past life. This could happen 20%, very less, but still, why not? Why to take chance? And the final text for him is hot girl. So I just feel like a little girl. I just feel a very little girl here. So maybe these are the emotions when you were crying feminine before him, or you have given him a very sweet, tender kiss when you were just caressing him. So maybe he would look at you as like a very little girl, and you are really, really very close to his heart, and he just don't want to lose his heart at any chance. So what he wants is to give you a tight hug and to hold you for so many decades and centuries. So this counts, but then this is a feeling, and as you know that our mind plays games with us. If he stays and sticks with this feeling, then you are the most promising feminine of the universe, and ready to be with him forever. This is the reading for the masculine. I hope this will resonate. Thank you, take care, and lots of blessings.